We do have snow on the way, Colton and Priscilla, just a little bit, right around 1 to 3 inches. In fact, some of the reports of flakes have already started to fly in Hopkinton, where, of course, that's also the start of the Boston Marathon in 83 days. Who's counting? I am. Also, some reports of snowfall in Randolph, by the way. So those have become a bit more frequent going into the evening hours today. 31 degrees is a low temperature tonight. Not only snow showers, it's also a chilly night, too, and variable winds, primarily out of the north, bringing in some of that colder air. That cold air sets the stage for accumulating snow, where we have the lilac or purple color here, where winter weather advisories are in place through portions of Middlesex County, all Worcester County, Hampton, Franklin County as well, and much of Vermont too, and into portions of Rhode Island, or rather Connecticut. So the snow has already started. Again, we can see that reflected here on First Alert Live radar. Some of the setting heavy showers, though, anticipated across central Massachusetts. But we have reports of some snow across the greater Boston metro that will become, again, more frequent into the evening and early morning hours of our Wednesday. We can time some of that out, and I'm already noticing that some of the rain that we had isn't showing up here, so that lets me know that the future guidance isn't picking up on some of the warmer air that we have overhead. All said, though, most of this should transition over into snow across the Boston metro at about 7 p.m. So if you're a late traveler today, please keep that in mind, that the roadways will be sort of snow covered in spots. We're not anticipating a huge amount of snow with this storm, although there is one at the start of next week potentially that we may need to talk about. So we'll try to get to that in the next couple of moments. I think some of the heaviest snow starts to push across Nashua, New Hampshire at about 10 o'clock tonight, all the way towards Laconia too, and then Lawrence once you cross the state line into Massachusetts, into Worcester, Providence, New Bedford. This is just round one coming in, folks, in terms of our storms for today and tomorrow. A brief break at about 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I think, in the morning. There's a distinct gap in between these two systems. You see warmer air comes in for the second half of Wednesday. That sets the stage for a lot more rainfall on Thursday. So we can divide things up this way with our first system coming in with snow that's already started. That stops closer to about 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, and then rain picks up at about 2 in the afternoon. Our temperatures right now at 39 degrees, so any flakes that we do see fly, not likely to accumulate, with the chance of on and off snow showers pretty much for the remainder of the day today, as temperatures drop down to about 32 to 33 degrees overnight tonight. We get into tomorrow, again, a brief break at about the midday hour as that morning snow transitions over into evening rain. The chance of a glaze towards our north, but I think that's a little bit less likely now just due to the warmer air that we see in total for everyone through the second half of Wednesday. Here's 7 p.m. now. And remember, that glaze of ice should be to the north across southern New Hampshire and even Vermont as well. And from there, the warmer air continues to push in. I mean, our temperatures really start to rise throughout the day. Thursday, this is 1 o'clock in the morning. More rounds of rainfall are on the way. Breaks here or there through the mid-morning commute, and then more surges of moisture on the way for the end of the day, or the tail end of the day on Thursday. So once we get into this active weather pattern, we really don't get ourselves out of it until early next week, which, by the way, early next week, we're still eyeing Sunday and Monday perhaps for another winter storm on the way, but you'll note our temperatures go from the 40s to the 30s. So if we're talking about travel impacts, I think they're a bit more likely on Monday morning. We'll talk more about that storm coming up in the next half hour. I do leave you with a look at the rest of the 10-day. Plenty of sunny skies on the way from next Tuesday through Friday as we cross over into February, the last month of meteorological winter.